Tonight, I review a lens older than me, straight from the 60s. Low element count? Check. Should be amazing on paper? Check. But is it actually any good? Let's find out. The Meyer-Optik Domiplan 50mm f2.8. A lens that quite frankly has a reputation for being not that great. And on that optically challenged note, it's time to end. Thank you. Wait, hold on. I'm just got a message from my producer. Do the show properly, or the AI will take over.
Hello viewers. Welcome to another exciting lens review. The Meyer-Optik Domiplan 50mm f2.8.
Alright, fine, I'll do the show.
No, don't shut me back in the box.
Right, where were we? On paper, the Domiplan should be a winner across the board. Low element count, fast aperture for the era, classic Cook triplet lens design. And yet, when actually using it, this lens might be the most divisive piece of glass I've ever handled. For those unfamiliar with the term Marmite, it is a British spread famous for their advertising slogan, Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And in researching this lens, I definitively found fans of this lens. As for me, I'm still figuring out where I stand. Here's the thing. You simply cannot use it wide open. It's practically impossible. Somehow, when shooting at f2.8, almost nothing ends up in focus. I'm not sure if it's specific to the M42 mount version I'm testing, or if the Exacta version suffers from the same issue. But those out of focus areas? Oh my. The bokeh when shooting wide open is a bubble bokeh dream come true. It's everywhere. I always thought the Pentagon 50mm was the bubble bokeh monster, but this might actually be the reigning champ. I struggle to properly describe this bokeh. The best way I can put it is, imagine circles upon circles, layered and swirling in and out of focus areas. When you stop down, most of the lens's problems start to vanish. But then you essentially have an f5.6 lens instead of the f2.8 you paid for. Ultimately, I'm conflicted about this lens. On the one hand, I adore how it renders when shooting wide open. On the other hand, it's practically unusable at that aperture. It's too soft. There's barely any focus to speak of. Stop it down and yes, you gain focus and clarity. But that magical quality seems to diminish with each stop. I think this lens has earned its questionable reputation for valid reasons, but I also believe there's a specific use case where it might shine. You just need to approach it with the right mindset. The Meyer-Optik Domiplan 50mm f2.8 isn't a traditional fast 50. It's a toy lens disguised as vintage glass. I'll admit it, I got frustrated trying to use it as a standard fast prime because it simply doesn't behave like one. But what if we think of it like a Holga lens? Something unpredictable, where you're never quite sure if you're focusing on will actually be in focus, where mistakes at wide apertures becomes part of the charm. Could this overlooked lens find new life as an artistic tool? Something photographers use for creative fun rather than technical perfection? And on that reimagined note, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Don't be
Back on the box you go.